Hello, Sandra. Hello, hello. Let me make sure my volume is up. All right. So, I was trying to get some stuff done before I went live. So, hi, everybody. Hi. It is, what the heck day is it? I don't even know what day it is. It is Monday, December 1st, 2025. We are headed into December, and I have no idea how we are in September already. Thank you so much. I've heard people say they don't like it. No, I'm just kidding. December 1st, we're headed in the downhill spiral of chaos of December. So, thank you for joining me. I'm just trying to get my light doing its thing here. There, that's better. Oops, I just turned it right off. Oh, I think I broke it. Oh, I broke it, guys. I broke it. Uh-oh. I broke my light. There. I know I didn't. Just kidding. So hi everybody. I'm just trying to get this to, oh, apparently when you do that, it turns off. Ha, look at that. Who would have known? Okay. It is Monday, December 1st. So welcome if you are new. Thank you for joining me. Heather says she loves my hair. Thank you. It was time. It was time. I was just so over my hair. I walked into the hairdresser and said, we're done. Do something. And my hairdresser is amazing. I love her. She's a good friend of mine. She used to be a paper crafter. She's amazing. She's like, ooh, what are we doing? And I'm like, I don't care. Actually, I showed her a picture. Doesn't look anything like the picture, but that's okay. She did what she thought. So yes, welcome. It is going to be a fun day. I thought, you know what? We are in December. We're heading into December, and I don't know about you, but I am like, my daughter's doing all my Christmas shopping for me this year. She's doing it all. That's so lovely. But I thought, you know what? I always need gift card holders. Hello, Kim. I always need gift card holders. So I thought, wouldn't it be fun to do some gift card holders? I know. Okay, I'm that weird person that when we go to the store and I get a gift card, and I say to the cashier teller person, I say, I don't need one of those holders. And they look at me really, really funny. They're like, what do you mean you don't need one of those holders? I'm like, no, I make my own. Well, then I get an even funnier look from them because they're like, you make your own? What? So anyway, so I thought it would be fun to do that. But friends, before we do that, can I tell you a secret? Can I tell you a little secret? It's not really a secret, but I'm going to tell you anyway. So tomorrow, December 2nd, Stampin' Up! Is introducing a new promotion, and I have the information coming out, tomorrow, but I want to give you a sneak peek. Not a sneak peek, a sneak details, I guess. So starting tomorrow, when you place $100 order before your shipping and tax and all the things, you will qualify for the product of the month. So product of the month is going to replace Celebration, which I am so excited about. I think Celebration had done its time. It was time for it to go. And so they're going to replace it with product of the month. So for $5, 5 Canadian dollars, you can add on product of the month to your order. Okay, it's only as supplies last, and you can only get one. Okay, I have no idea what it is. Demonstrators do not know what it is. We're not being told ahead of time. We're not allowed to see anything about it. It's very hush-hush. But yeah, $5. I'm like, okay, they can't even make anything for $5, so it's going to be good. Exclusive products. And never to be seen again. Once they're sold out, they're sold out. Okay. So if you have something you've been waiting to put in, you're going to want to do that starting tomorrow. Now, if you have product credits, and that reduces you down to under $100, it then unqualifies you. So you need to make sure that your order stays above that $100 threshold. Okay? Okay. I'm so excited about that. Thank you, Judy. It's much lighter than what I'm used to, but It's much blonder too than what I'm used to. So hello, Chris. Okay. Are we ready? What am I doing? Okay, so I don't even have any samples. We're gonna like totally like fly by the seat of our pants tonight. We're going to have some measurements, and I'm going off memory, which is not great, but that's what we're gonna do tonight. So gift card holders tonight. I am going to cancel the Thursday night videos. I'm just finding that Thursday I'm not getting the followers that I need. So I'm going to repurpose that night for my exclusive group. So, so those must be in South Pacific, because there's no way anybody would know that unless they're in South Pacific. So, and it might change depending on market. So don't always bank on what you see at other places either. Blue monochromatic paper pack. Could be. They did let it sneak out that it could be paper, but, so Thursday, I'm going to repurpose for my membership group, and they're going to get a live video from me every week. Okay, that's going to be an added perk to all the other things that they're getting. And we're going to try that for a bit and see how that works and go from there. All right, we ready? You want to come make some cards with me? How about I share my screen with you so you can actually see what it is I'm doing? Aw, thanks, Kathy. You guys are so sweet. You make my heart so full. You know that? I'll tell you, my family was kind of like, what the heck did you do? My husband hates short hair. And I'm like, I'm of the opinion it's hair. It will grow back. Right? Well, I don't know how a Canadian demo can see that, because she's obviously taken it from a South Pacific, because it has not gone live for Canada or the US until tomorrow. So, they're probably stealing images from a South Pacific demonstrator, because they're not releasing it. I just watched the leaders call, so the leaders video, and they do not tell us what it is in that. So they're obviously taking it from the South Pacific friends and going with that. So I don't like doing that, because you know what? A lot of times things change, and I don't want to disappoint anybody. So all right, so here's our first gift card holder. We're going to attempt to. So this one is just basically a folding gift card holder. So this paper is 5.5 by 12. And I am using the Traditions of Christmas for this one, because I love this paper. And I love both sides of it. So I think I might actually do it this way, so that the poinsettias are on the outside. Okay. All right. So this is 5.5 by 12. I'm going to score this at 4 inches. Now, when you score DSP, you want to be very, very careful that you don't push too hard. Okay. Excuse me, because if you push too hard, you're going to tear your paper. So I'm going to score it at 4. And I'm going to open up my arm. So Black Friday deals, friends. I know a lot of you guys were disappointed that a lot of the stuff was sold out. Stampin' Up! Is very well aware. People were buying things way quicker than they anticipated. They had 12 months supply of product, and it sold out in like a record amount of time. My understanding is that some of that product is back in stock. So go check it out. I have not checked it out myself yet. I've been a little bit busy since I've been home from work, trying to get supper and trying to get to the studio and all the things. So I myself have not observed if they have in fact filled, but I know you guys can go check that out. Okay, so 5.5 by 12, I scored at 4 and I scored it at 8. Okay, now what I'm going to do, this is going to be kind of difficult because I'm going to actually do this for a second so I can kind of see my score lines. So I'm going to score on here and I'm going to score on here. So how many of you actually give out gift card holders for Christmas? Not even, okay, I shouldn't even say that. That's really like assumptuous of me. Assumptuous, is that even a word? It's a very big assumption on my part. For any holidays, do you give out gift card holders or gift cards? I tend to, for those people that I don't know what to buy for. Even my kids get gift cards. Okay, so what am I doing here? I'm just folding this over to the score line, and I'm going to crease. Okay, and then I'm going to fold this as such and crease, and then I'm going to fold this as such and crease. Okay, my die cutting machine is out in the other room, so this could be really fun because I don't have anything to die cut with right now. So we may have to use what I have or punches. So essentially what I can do is I can actually glue this flap down so that it doesn't move on me. Okay, I'm just going to hold that for a minute. I give them more cash than gift cards. That's actually not, that's not a bad idea. I give money in cards. Marlon says she loves my new haircut. Thank you, honey. Yeah, you know what? Like my kids, I probably could, like my son, I would give him money because honestly, he doesn't want anything, right? And my daughter, I know there's a couple stores that, you know, you can't go wrong with, getting her gift card to. But sometimes money actually, what do they say? Cash is king. Is that what they say? So, okay, so I've gone ahead and I've glued this down. And now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, I'm going to glue, but I want to only glue a little bit on the edges here. Okay. And I'm going to fold this over. And I'm going to hold. Now I did go a little bit, got that too close to the edge on this one, but that's okay. That's all right. That's all right. Okay, so now essentially you could use this one for money as well. You know what? I might actually just put a little bit of glue right here. Maybe I did and it just didn't stick. So you could use this for money or you could use this for a gift card. But essentially, I didn't even bring a gift card with me. That was really actually kind of silly of me, wasn't it? You could actually just slide that in here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, this was not in the, it's not originally in the plan, but I'm going to do something as soon as I get my head about me. Okay, so what did I say this was? 5.5. So I'm going to do this at 4 1/4 by 3 is what I'm going to do. Which I know is a really weird measurement, but I should have brought my die cutting machine back into the room. So we had a lovely group of ladies here at the studio on Thursday. What a great, great group of ladies. I have not been, like, I've not met such great people in such a long time. They were fun. They were they were anxious to listen and learn. And just seeing their confidence building from card 1 to card 3 was awesome. There is one lady that when she arrived, she I kind of got the feeling that she didn't really want to be here. And I was like, oh, have you ever made cards before? Because she had come with the lady that had organized it. She's like, no. And, you know, I don't think I'm going to be really good at this. And I'm like, that's okay. You don't have to be really good at it. But, you know, if you just follow my lead, I can promise you that I will, like, kind of guide you and help you along. And she didn't seem very impressed. I'm not going to lie. She did not seem very impressed. And so she gets done the first card and she's like, oh, well, that wasn't so hard. And I'm like, no, because I've kind of like prepped everything for you and, you know, all the things. And then by the third card, she was like, oh my gosh, she was excited. It was just like, it was so awesome to see that it really did make me smile. Because I was like, that's really awesome. I love it when things like that happen because it's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm going to stamp on here, but I'm thinking what I want to do. I could do a couple things. I could take a belly band, which I just put a whole bunch of belly bands. Oh, here, I could use this one, actually. just for a vision. I don't know if you guys are commenting because I can't see. Hi, Margaret. I could take this and wrap it around. Like maybe not this exact pattern. Or I could do it with ribbon. So do you think I should use paper or should I use ribbon? And I'm going to stamp on here. So I do have this red ribbon, which is really beautiful. But I can get a piece of a different piece of paper too. Actually, I could use the same piece of paper. Ribbon. I prefer ribbon. You friends, you guys are all, you think like me. Dang, it's scary. I feel sorry for you. You folks all think like me. Right? Okay. So this is the red ribbon. I believe this one is the one that coordinates with this suite. It's glimmery. So if you are, if you have signed up for my Traditions of Christmas class, it's all cut. It's ready to be shipped. Finally. I just have to do the video. And if you did my Brushed with Beauty class, it's next on my list. Okay. So I am going to place this about here. What I'm going to actually do is I'm going to do this. Okay. Oh, is my bone folder? Oh no, my take your pick tool. Everybody says ribbon. Ribbon. Okay. So I'm placing that there. Then, when I go to flip this over, I should be in the right spot. Okay. Has anybody seen this gift card holder before? I don't know if I have. If I have, it's been a very, very long time. This ribbon's so pretty. So pretty. Okay, now, oh, the stamps that I put away, didn't I? Oh, no, I did not. It's right here. You guys are still with me? Awfully quiet, friends. Quiet. It's lovely. Not this one. Yeah, this one's very, quite nice. Okay, ink color. And what should I say? I can fit a Christmas on there, which means I could probably fit the Mary. Do I want a Merry Christmas? Do I want Season's Greetings? Do I want to, all the things? You guys pick from there. I'm going to grab this other stamp set that I want. And I need to know what color I'm stamping. Merry Christmas. To you as well, honey. You know what I might do? If anybody's opposed to it, I might use this Merry Christmas with this. And the reason I'm saying that is because I like this font better. It's just a me thing, not a you thing. It's a me thing. Let me see here. Oh, I have got to get better magnets for these. Merry Christmas in Real Red. Ooh, gold embossing. Oh, I just put my embossing folder of powders away. Gold embossed. Oh, guys, you're killing me. You're going to make me emboss this, aren't you? You're going to make me do it, aren't you? Okay, let me grab my gold embossing powder. Let me grab it. I just put it away. Like literally 30 seconds before I went live. Because I was like, well, I'm not going to be doing any embossing tonight, so that's good. I should have known. I should have known. All right. I don't even think I have my heat gun plugged in. That's okay. Let me put this to the side for a second because this could turn out to be a hot mess. You guys are so funny. Everybody's like, yeah, gold. Do it in gold. Okay, twist my arm. Twist my arm. You didn't have to twist my arm that hard, did you? My gosh, words are so hard these days. Merry Christmas. Okay, let's do the Merry first. Okay, Merry. I'm good. Oh my gosh, my words. Just when I think I got words figured out, no. Bleh, nope. Okay, Merry. Oh, I gotta clean off my mat. This mat's a little. Merry. Okay, let's do this. I do think my my Versamark is dries really quickly, so I feel like I have to move a lot quicker than I normally would when I'm embossing. Oh, that's actually not too bad though. I've done worse. Okay, let's just do some things here. Okay, let me plug in my heat gun without dropping the rest of my supplies that I need for tonight. Yeah, that's easier said than done. Okay. Oh, did I turn off my light again? Okay. I think my heat gun is, I think my light is coming undone. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at that after. Okay. Are you ready? Ready? Here we go. Let the magic happen. There it goes. And she started. There we go. What do you think? Did I pass? So should I add some of this greenery? I was thinking about doing something like that. What do you think? I could do this in like Mossy Meadow just to break it up a little bit. What do you think? You guys still with me? Oops. These baby wipes smell so good. Okay, are we good with Mossy Meadow? What do you think? For the green, I feel like that needs to be in green. I don't want it to be too much gold, right? Is that such a thing? Too much gold? I don't know. Okay, Janet says yes. Kim says yes. So let's just do this. You guys are like, sure, do whatever you want. Your card. Oh, is this the right ink pad? I feel like this is not the right ink pad. Things that make you go, Sorry, I'm just looking to see. Oh, maybe this is... I think this is my new one. This is my new one. Why is it so... I expected it to be much juicier than this, if I have to be honest. Okay, maybe it is. Could be the operator. Okay, it's not as dark as I expected it to be. So this is what happens in my room this time of year when the temperature changes outside. My ink pads seem to go weird because the temperature in this room goes weird. But anyway, it's fine. It's fine. My hair looks amazing tonight, says my sister. Why, thank you, darling. All right. It's way blonder than I thought it was going to be, but that's fine. It's just hair. Okay, where's my card? Watch your team video, love your hair. Thank you. I'm so glad you guys like my hair because my family was like, what did you do to your hair? My husband hates short hair. But I was just so done with my hair. I was just, you know how you get to that point where you're just like, yep, I'm done. I don't want to do anything with my hair anymore. I was like that. And the day I had when I walked into the hair salon, he should be, well, my whole family should be lucky that I'm not completely bald because I almost shaved my whole head. It was a bad, bad day. Okay. Here we go. My fingers are not working. Okay. There we go. So this is where I'm going to write my message. This is where I'm going to put my money or my gift card holder. Okay. And then if you're good at tying bows, good on you. I'm not amazing at tying bows, especially not little bows. So sometimes what I'll do is actually just tie it in a knot, this piece, but let's just give it a whirl. Okay, it's not amazing. It's supposed to go the other way, but that's fine. Okay? What do you think? She's nice? Okay, so that's one. Do you want to make another one with me? If I can remember how to do it. This one was super simple. So this is one would be really, really good to do with like not Christmas paper. Just, you know, sometimes you have like a wedding gift or a birthday gift. Like it would make a really, really good money holder. It would make a really good tea bag holder. Like you don't even have to use it for currency of any kind. You could put a tea bag in that. You could put a gift or a hot chocolate pack in there. Like there's all sorts of things you could actually use that for because the pouch is quite large. So it's like multiple options. Okay, sorry, I'm just cleaning this out and I need to make sure it stays very clean because what happens is otherwise I transfer hot chocolate. Sorry, is that what I said? I don't know what I said. I need to make sure my gold does not get into, or my tray does not get any other colors into it. Because that's how we get cross-contamination. Okay, so yes, so hot chocolate packs, tea, you could use it for money, you could use it for even a flat little chocolate bar, you know, like I don't know if you can find a small chocolate bar like that, but you know, like just, you could use it for a variety of things. And that's what I love about it. It's just, look, it's a nice size. So it doesn't look chintzy, right? I hate it when sometimes you like do something up and then it's like really small. So you're like, it doesn't really, right? Okay. So that's one. Now, what was the other one that I had? Sorry, I'm just trying to move things around here. Maybe this one? Let's do this one. This one is one that I had seen from somebody else, but I couldn't actually find the directions for it. So I ended up finding them. Okay, so this paper, oh, son of a gun. I think my light is, this is what happens when you buy cheap lights. So this one is 4 1/4 by 11. Okay. And I'm going to use the, you know, the pretty gorgeous paper. And I'm going to score this one at 1 1/2. So 1 1/2 and 5 1/2. I think is what I'm doing with this one. If I remember correctly. I hope I wrote these measurements right down right. Oh boy. Okay, so I think what I'm doing is I'm putting one of these here. Hang on, let me think about this for a second. I'm folding this. This is what I'm doing. I'm folding this. This is what I'm doing. And then I'm going to place this here. Actually, I'm going to use this side. Yes, okay. So I'm going to use the polka dot side for this. So I'm going to place, so this piece here, what size is this? This is 1 1/4 by 4. Okay. My designer series paper. And I'm going to use the polka dot side. So I'm going to place this here as such. Okay. So that's going there. Now I'm going to grab a punch and I'm going to, lotto scratchers. That's a good one. That's a great one. I'm going to grab a punch. Which punch do I want to use? You know what? I'm going to use this one. I know this is retired. It doesn't matter. You're going to use whatever punch you have. This is the 1 3/4 by 7/8 oval punch. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to notch out. Okay. I could have gone a little bit deeper, I suppose. I could have. Okay. But you can use whatever punch you want. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually just run my adhesive here and here. Okay, and I'm going to fold this down. I'm going to hold it there for a second just because it's the liquid glue is what I'm using, right? So I want to make sure that I'm using, or that it's adhering nice and well. Okay, so here we go. Now, I forgot to do my white piece, but that's okay. I can do that. I'm going to score this. I'm just folding this in half, or like on the other score line. This is going to go right here. Okay. And I'm going to do the trees on this one. Okay, so I'm going to put this one here. And then this piece, I'm going to actually place right here. Okay, now I have to do the inside white piece. I hope you guys are writing down these measurements. Okay, what is happening with my camera? Something's weird is going on with my setup. I don't know. Let me close this. I need to cut a piece for the inside that's going to be 3 3/4 by 4. So let me grab that. Has anybody seen this one before? Okay, so this is going to go here. Oh, if my fingers would work, we would be so much quicker, wouldn't we? Okay. There we go. Close that up. New design. Isn't this one fun? I love this one. So it doesn't use any extra paper either, right? So now we need to decorate the front. So our gift card is going to go here, right? So let's just pretend this is my gift card. It's just going to slot in there. You can slot it in there if, well, this paper's too big, but do you know what I mean? I would probably just go this way because a lot of times they're like, right? So this is a really great one. Like these are ones that you can use past the holidays, right? Like they're not holiday specific, which is what I love about them. Okay, so now because I don't have any fancy dancy die cuts to use, I may have to use a punch. Some crazy lady forgot to bring her die cutting machine back from the other room, because I reckon that's always a great idea. Yeah. Okay, these are all my like odd shaped things, but anyway. All right, let's see what we have here. I do have this banner. Brand new punch. Coming out. Actually, it's out now. 1 7/8 punch. See if we can put those two together. I'm trying to find the stamp set that goes with. With the punch, because I had it out, but I've done something to all my stamps here. Oh, it's right here. I forgot that we have the new cases, right? Okay, well, that's not going to be very lovely. So let's do this. What if we did 'Tis the Season or Merry Christmas on black and Boston Gold? What do we think? I was going to use these 2 punches, but I don't think that's going to work. Well, I could use... I could use 'Tis the Season. What do we think? Do we like that idea? 'Tis the Season. Or we could do Wishing You Peace and Joy and just do it across here. On black and Boston Gold. Now that I put my gold embossing folder or gold embossing powder away. Yes, do that. Okay, let me grab some black papier, which I can grab from right here. 'Tis the Season. Do we like that? 'Tis the Season. Let's make sure 'Tis the Season is going to actually work on this punch, though. Well, I guess I could use one of these. No, I can't because I don't have my die cutting machine right here. Yeah, we can make that work. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do a 2-inch punch. I'm going to do a 2-inch punch. Because you know what? It doesn't matter. I told you I'm done worrying about things being current and not, and it's just too complicated anymore. Let's just create because we want to create. Like, let's stop worrying about, is that current? Is that not current? Nobody cares. Right? 'Tis the season. 'Tis the season. Okay. Everybody says 'tis the season. We're going to 'tis the season this one. Okay? Okay, I need to do this. Working on very little space here. That's okay. I guess if I had thought ahead, I could have left my gold embossing powder out. Where did my first spot right here? Okay. Beautiful. Let's go. This one is going to be a stunner. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, hang on. I got a little bit. Okay, there we go. Holding. There's my heat gun. Love? Who's in love? Pick me! Oh, yes. Okay, so hang on a second, though. I'm just using my brush to take the... There. That's better. To take the stuffies off. The embossing powder. Okay. Now, if we had some open weave ribbon, we could have used that, but somebody might have used all the open weave ribbon that they had, which is unheard of. Okay, could I have done a better job embossing that? Maybe. What do you think? Boop. Now, actually, what I could do is I could have done this tree right here. That would look nice too. Do you like that? What about a tree right here? In gold. I could do it in black, but I think gold would look really nice. It's pretty. Yes. I love you guys because you guys just let me do whatever I want. You're like, yeah, do whatever you want. Your card. I love it. Nobody ever says, Cindy, please don't do that. That's going to look horrendously hideous. No, you always just let me go. Yes to the tree. Yeah. Okay. You guys are my people. You are my people. I love it. Okay. I'm very much about surrounding myself with my people. That's super important. Should I have done this before I put the whole card together? Yep. Probably should have. But guess what? Sometimes that's not how it should go. I can't see if I actually got that all. So we're just gonna. Oh, I do see something. I see something I don't like. Where's my brush? Okay. I see where I overstamped, but I'll get it here. You know what's really funny? My tree is like, oh my gosh. Honestly, it's okay. Okay. I'm not judging. You're not judging. I'm not judging. My tree's got a bit of a slant to it, friends, but that's okay. See, my tree has a slant to it. It's in the wind. That's okay. Okay. What do you think? Do you like it? So that's the second one. So here's our first, here's our second. Okay. Now, I did have one more. I'm just not sure that I remember the instructions properly. So, we can try it and hope that it goes well. Or we can stop right now. I'm going to leave it up to you. Do you want one more? Or do you want me to stop? As I put my product away, as a good demonstrator does. It's beautiful. Oh, thank you. Go for it. Okay. I can't guarantee you what you're going to get, but we're going to give it a whirl. Because I don't know if I wrote down the instructions right. All right, let me just find them. I have to figure out where I'm scoring. Okay. So, this one says 3.5 by 8.5. Okay. This is what it says. Now, it says one more. Okay. That's okay, Lois. You know what, honey? You can go back and watch as many times as you want. Okay, so 3.5 by 8.5, and then we're gonna score this one 2.5. This is the thing that kind of scares me about this one. I'm not sure I these measurements are right. 2.5, and then 6.5, which requires me opening up my arm here. It's kind of a bit of pain. And 6.5. Now, if I remember correctly, this one told me to use my corner rounder or something, and anyway, I don't want to be doing that. So I score, and I score. Oh, this was like a baby. That's maybe what's throwing me for a loop here. Okay, and then it told me that I needed a piece of 3 1/4 by 1 3/4. And then it told me I needed 3 1/4 by 2 1/4. Okay. But then how do I assemble my... Oh, this just glues down and then my gift card holder goes in there. Well, that's boring. I was expecting way more from this one. Well, that was boring. Actually, before I do that though, what I'm going to do, I'm going to move my paper up just a hair. Uh-oh. Maybe. We're supposed to get snow tonight. Anybody else hear that? In southwestern Ontario. Did you see what I did there? Did you guys notice that? Were you guys paying attention? So when you want to punch out... Sorry, this is going to bug me. When you want to punch something out, like make a notch, but you want it to line up nicely so you still have your border. If you put your paper up just a little bit past your cardstock, right? So just like I don't know, 1/8 of an inch maybe. If you put that up and then punch, then when you go to put this down, see how it looks like it's lined up? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if that's new for you, but if it's new for you, awesome. If it's not, well, there's a good reminder for you. Because I feel like for years I struggled with that as a paper crafter. I was like, I don't understand. How do you get that to be like that? Well, that's how you do it. Okay. Now, this one. Hang on. This is going to go like this. This is going to go like this. Okay. This one's kind of boring. Pretty plain Jane. Now, granted, they did say in the instructions for this one that you can get 3 out of a sheet of paper. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I think this one, is the one where you could actually put your white paper. I feel like I'm inhaling embossing powder, to be quite honest, right now. So this one is, I'm going to do it at 3, no I'm not. I'm going to do this one at 1 3/4. No, hang on a second. Hang on, I'm thinking for a second here. I'm going to do this one at 3.5 by 3.25. Let me see how that works out. 3.5 by 3.25 is what I said, right? Let me just see how this works out. 3.5, is that what I just said? By 3.25. Let's see if this is right. Yes. Okay. So 3.5 by 3.25 is what I said I wanted to do. And the reason I'm doing it this way is because I don't need it to go all the way to the bottom. So I'm just trying to conserve some paper. I could actually probably make this a little bit smaller if I wanted to. This white piece, not as long, but it's fine. Yeah, like I could have made it a lot smaller. Anyway, okay, so then I'm going to run this here. I'm going to run this one here. Okay, going to hold that there though. Has anybody seen this one before? Oh, come on. I didn't put very much glue on this one. So let me do this. Well, this is doing its thing. I'm going to see if I can get a circle out of here. Or actually, you know what? I could actually, hang on. Because this actually has blue in it, this paper. What do you think? I guess I could actually do it this way too, couldn't I? Why is that not gluing? It's making me kind of grumpy. So do I want this to be portrait or landscaped? I kind of think portrait because I want to write my message behind the gift card. So what I could do for this one is I could use green. Suzanne says she has seen this one. Interesting. Okay. The one I usually do is with the 4.25 by 11 paper, and then you score it in half, and then fold and fold, and then you punch the center. Yeah, that's one I usually do. If that made any sense whatsoever. Okay, I can do this one in my shaded spruce is Kaka. I could stamp this one in real red, or sorry, cherry cobbler, because there's cherry cobbler in here on here. Not blue. Lois says not blue. I know it's hard to see, Lois, but there's blue actually in this paper. Back here. And it looks a little weird. Does it look a little weird? Red would be better. Okay. So I don't have a die cutter near me. So I'm very limited. I could use a punch. Yeah, let's see what we have. We could just do a red circle. Like, it doesn't have to be bougie. This one doesn't have to be all the things bougie. I just want to see what else I have in here. No, nothing. Nothing worth looking at. Nothing worth investigating, that's for sure. Red would be better. Okay, my friends say red would be better. Okay, let me see. I have this fun punch that I've yet to use. Do we think we could use this somehow? Seeing as I have my gold embossing powder still out. white with red ink. Okay, do you guys like this punch? What do you think? You know what we could do? Wait for it, wait for it. Wait for it, wait for it. What if we did something like that? Better with the curve down? What do you think? Don't like red. White with red ink. Okay. Okay, so let me get a sentiment for us to create with. That's going to fit in here. I could do sending love and I could do sending love and joy. I could do season's greetings. Kinda. I could do what's this say? Merry and bright. I could do merry and bright, which would be kind of fun. Merry, because merry kind of goes this way and then bright kind of goes that way. That might be fun. Can you do a layering with Pretty Peacock? I can. You guys want to see a Pretty Peacock too? Let's see if I have Pretty Peacock close by. Pretty Peacock, where are you, darling? Here's a Pretty Peacock. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, this is Pretty Peacock. Where's my... I was like, where's my white? Right in front of me. That'll be okay. So that's what the Pretty Peacock. Oh, I see new comments. Sorry, my thing's not scrolling. Merry and bright. Yes, Merry and bright. Okay, so let's do Merry and bright in red, like the writing in red, because then we can do either Pretty Peacock or red. Actually, I'm going to do it in Cherry Cobbler. I'm not going to do it in red. I'm going to do it in Cherry Cobbler. There. Okay. Okay. Cherry Cobbler. You guys like it with Pretty Peacock? Winner. Okay, perfect. Pretty Peacock she be. Okay. Okay. Stressing me out. Merry and bright. Okay. Yes. Okay. you want cherry cobbler on both sides? Oh, sorry, pretty, what color is that? Pretty peacock. Actually, I didn't need to punch that twice. That was incredibly silly of me. Because I can do this here. And then I can take this one. Go like that. What do we think? We love? Love, love, love. I think we love it. I think we love it. Okay, I'm going to do one at a time though. There. Okay. And then I need the rounded end. Oh, come on, fingers. So you see how one punch. Oh, that's really pretty. Stop. That's absolutely beautiful. Look at this. Look at this, my friends. You guys are rock stars. You like that? Yes. Okay. What do you think? Be careful where I put this. What do you think? Love it. I guess I could have. No, I could not have. I was gonna say, I guess I could have moved that down a bit, but I had to put my. Should have put my dimensionals up here, so I could have moved this down a little bit. It's fine. Nobody knows except for you and I, and the other 10,000 people that are gonna watch this video. Okay. What do you think? Do you like it? Beautiful. So, 3 gift card holders tonight, friends. So, you have options. You have the options. So, let me get some of the stuff out of the way here so I can function. 1, 2, 3. Do you want to vote? You don't have to vote if you don't want to, but I would love for you to vote. I'm always curious to see what you think. This light has gotta go. Yeah, this light's gotta go. Oh, I see what the problem is. It's coming unscrewed from the base. Okay, I gotcha. There you go. Anybody want to vote? Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3. You are very welcome, Joanne. 2, 3, and 1. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 1. I feel like I'm at the eye doctor. You know when the eye doctor goes 1 or 2? 1 or 2. That's what I feel like. 2, 3, 1. 2, 1, 3. Is it the gold you like or is it the fold? I'm curious. Let me turn this so you guys can. Oh, no, this makes it worse. There, that's probably better for you. I'm just trying to put my gold embossing powder back into my container. Wish I could find my. I'm not a ribbon fan. 3, 2, 1. That's fair. That's fair. Ribbon you got to be very cautious with too, because if you're mailing it, right? You want to make sure it doesn't have that bulk. So, okay, you guys said the fold. Okay. Oh, this is number 1. This is number 1. But Lois, go back and watch it because it's super easy to make. It's a great way to use Designer Series paper. And you can put so many things in this one. So the first one is a larger option, I would say. So you can put everything from a hot chocolate pouch to tea bag to gift card holder to money. Somebody even said scratch and win tickets, which I thought was an awesome idea. So yeah, so it's pretty cool. Cool. Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I absolutely appreciate each and every one of you. I will be back on Monday with something fun for you. If you are in my my membership group, I'm going to be adding you, actually, probably once I get off this video, because I have yet to do that. And come and join me over there in the private group on Thursday, because I am going to do something fun. And we will create together. So Thursdays, friends, will be over on my private membership group. And Mondays will be right here. Okay? So if there's something you would like me to do for next week as far as a gift giving idea, let me know. I'm always up for great ideas and suggestions. So if there's something you'd like, let me know. And otherwise, I will see you here next Monday with bells on. Thanks for joining me. Have a great week. Stay safe, stay warm, and we will talk to you on Monday. Bye, everybody.